Hi and welcome to Real Reviews, where today I'm going to be going off the beaten track and looking at Mickey Hardaway, which is a small independent film written and directed by Marcellus Cox. It is distributed by Indie Rights over in the States, is available on Prime Video as we speak if you can track it down, and is what, in my opinion, an undiscovered gem. Part urban drama, part rites of passage. There are bits of Taxi Driver in, there's homage to Finding Forrester in my opinion, as well as Good Will Hunting. But aside from that, it stands on its own and it punches well above its weight. So let's dive in and see what it's all about. From the outset, Mickey Hardaway feels like a film that's brimming with confidence from a filmmaker who knows exactly what he wants to do. It's shot and crisp and very clean black and white imagery with splashes of colour during heightened emotional moments. It is, as I said in the opening, it's part urban drama, it's part social commentary. It has an eclectic cast in terms of these people just gel together and they bring these characters to life. You've got Stephen Cofield Jr. As the Dr. Cameron Harden. You have Rashad Hunter in the title role of Mickey Hardaway, and you have a plethora of other supporting players within this ensemble which really bring this story to life. It is peppered with flashbacks which sort of tie the room together in terms of explaining what Mickey is like in terms of through his artistry and how he is he's sort of a struggling artist in 2003 in Los Angeles as a teenager. He comes from an underprivileged background, ultimately from working class roots, with a father played by David Chatham, who is essentially, who looks down upon these gifts which his son has been given and mocks him relentlessly and sort of drives him out of home. And it's a very tragic tale that unfolds over the course of this very concise running time. So let's dive into what it is exactly which makes Mickey Hardaway something which you don't want to miss. From the outset, this understated sense of authority which Marcellus Cox brings as a filmmaker, writer, director to the screen with this story, it is riveting. It genuinely is. As I said, there's obviously elements of and influences from Martin Scorsese in there, especially toward the latter part of the film. It has a certain hard-hitting quality which you could identify with your John Singletons or your Spike Lees, for example, if you wanted to go in that direction. It also has an intimacy within the relationships. As I said, I can't stress enough how good this cast is across the board, and how much that brings in terms of adding a tragic poignancy to the overall story. So Mickey Hardaway, it runs no more than 90 minutes if memory serves, and every minute of that screen time is essential. It is, to my mind, one of the best things I've seen in 2023, and I've seen quite a bit of stuff. So if it were me, I would be finding it, checking it out, tracking it down right now. Let's move on to that rating. So Mickey Hardaway gets 4 out of 5 on the big old 5 scale. The acting is exceptional, the writing is concise, it's clean, there's no fat on this screenplay at all, and the cinematography is just excellent. It's crisp, it's black and white, apart from that shade of colour, and ultimately it tells a very tragic, very intimate story with a tremendous amount of economy. So let's move on, shall we? Let's do that trailer. And so it is that you've reached the end of the video review for Mickey Hardaway, independent gem, written and directed by Marcellus Cox, which is out on Prime Video as we speak. If you like the video, then give me a thumbs up. If you want to drop something in the comments below, then feel free, because you know I'll respond. And finally, if you'd like to subscribe, so every Tuesday, every Saturday when I drop another one of these videos, you'll get a little ping and you can drop in and listen or watch as much or as little as you like and go about your day. In the meantime, check out the rest of the channel.